Hi, good afternoon. It's me, Nigel, talking about whimsy and excited to go and find my new boat. Magica, I think it's called Magica. I'm dyslexic, by the way, but it don't affect my abilities to fix things. I can fix anything, but reading and writing is not my speciality, but I get by. But anyways, I think it's called Magica. And I'm going to change the name to Shanika. So it's got the same ring to it, but I think it's a better name, I think. But anyway, I'm excited to go and see it now. It's Thursday today, and I'm going up to Wiz Beach Monday morning, heading up there from Wales, and excited to go and see it. But with Whimsy 2, I still haven't sold it yet, which is unfortunately because I do need the money to pay for the other boat and I can't afford to keep 2. But it's really sad to sell it because I really do love the boat and I really like to keep it. But I was talking to the previous owner I bought it from, and he's looking to buy. He wanted to buy Magica off me, or he wanted to buy Magica before I bought it, to turn into an Airbnb, on water, bed and breakfast, hire, whatever. But I wanted to buy the boat, so I bought it. And I got in contact with him in regards to Whimsy, because he wanted to buy that back off me last year. But I wasn't prepared to sell it because I was still doing restoration on it, so I didn't want to sell it. But talking to him the other day, I thought it might be a good idea, because he wants to do a B&B with an Airbnb with a boat. So I thought it would be a good idea if we did it together with Whimsy. So that's what we're thinking at the moment. So then that means I could keep it for a bit longer. But he still wants to buy Whimsy back. But he can't afford what I want for it. So what we decided to do is going to come down in August and view Whimsy in person, because he lives up in Halifax where I bought the boat. So he's coming down to look around Whimsy, and we discussed then about what we're going to do with it, with this B&B thing. So I'm hoping that we can come to some arrangement that he gives me a part payment on Whimsy, because he wants to buy it back in the future. So just a little phone call, basically, just to, see where we are with it. But I would like him to have it, because I know I want the boat to be loved again, which I know he will, because he wants it back. So I'd rather go to him and lose money on it than give it to somebody that's going to just abuse the boat and not use it and not love it. I mean, I just love the boat and I want it looked after. But I'd rather take a loss on the money and rather it go to a good home. So that's what I get about the boat. But I would love to keep it myself, but I just can't. But if we do this B&B thing, then it gives me a bit longer with the boat, and I get an income. So I'm waiting on that. So that'll be in August, sometime in the end of August, and you come down and discuss that. In the meantime, if it sells for what I want for it, £7,000 that I take, then I'll let it go. But it's not going less than £7,000. It is not going for less than that to anybody else. But we'll discuss that further in the future. But anyway, I'm looking forward to going up into Wiz Beach to visit my new boat. I'm really excited over that. And so looking at it, I'm trying to find a boat like it or similar to it on YouTube, but I can't find one that's in that got the wheelhouse and the bow thrust on it. And so I found out from the owner at the moment that he had it modified before the build. So the new the person that bought it previously before the build, he asked those specifications to be built on the boat before he bought it. So the wheelhouse and the bow thrust was added on, because you won't find it's an Anderson. Oh, what's it called now? Anderson Sovereign, and it's an Anderson Sovereign 32. That's what the boat is. But there's not an Anderson Sovereign with the wheelhouse and the bow thrust on it. So the owner, the person that bought the boat first, he had those specifications built on the boat before he purchased it. So it's basically a one-off build of an Anderson. So it's a rare boat, to be honest. To be, to quite frankly, it's a one-off. There's not another one like it. So that's good news for me. But anyway, I'll leave it there now because I'm in work. I'm in my truck working, and I'm back home Saturday afternoon. I go down to Whimsy then to pick up some stuff I need for the new boat. So I go down there Sunday morning and maybe take it out and get a bit more enjoyment out of her. And then pop up to Wiz Beach and have a look at the new boat. So I'll continue the video from there. So keep tuned and wait until Monday morning, and I'll put it on YouTube, and keep watching because it's going to be